Hey, my name is Laura Lark, and I teach drawing and fashion sketching. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about the fashion collage, which we're going to be doing. You'll see here that I've got some resources here. This is going to be very, very brief. I just want to kind of define it, tell you what you need, and how to get started. That's one of the things that most people have trouble with. First of all, what is a fashion collage? Okay, so the thing is what it's not a mood board. Okay, get that one right out of your head. It's a figurative thing. It's actually silhouette based, which is something that we've been working on a lot in class with shape and form. And and by culling all of these images, you're going to be exercising your visual judgment of texture, pattern, and color, which are also in the elements of art. In this module, you'll find a slideshow of different examples and why they're used. And in no way is it, the definitive word on anything if you've got your own way to do this. And there's also a brief file on the elements of art and principles of design, which you should always apply, if you can, in your practice here. And so now that we've got that settled, and you'll see various examples, you'll also see various examples in class. You're going to want to know what you need for it. And what you need in my classroom at HCC is basically nothing, because you're just going to be using the magazines that we have there. But if you are a person who collects old books or magazines or anything like that, this is where you can really have a field day. I brought together here before my project. I do this project once a semester, but this time I decided to get 4 different sources. This is an October '65 Harper's Bazaar. One thing, the pluses of this is that there's a whole lot of real estate. They're so very big, and the colors are absolutely rich and fabulous and wonderful, and just a walk back into whatever kind of repression we were living in then. But the downfall is that there is more black and white photography in them than there is color photography. Okay, I've also got a current fashion magazine, which is actually quite ideal, really, because that gives you a lot of different textures and stuff like that. This one I had a hard time parting with at first, but I liked that I kind of took it apart after a while. This is a British Vogue that my neighbor brought to me. Another resource that I brought forward for this was an art catalog of an artist named Stan Vanderbeek, and there was just all different kinds of imagery in here, a lot of different colors. It also kind of gets you past the kind of sacred cow thing about not ripping up a book, because really it's just another material here. And what we're trying to do here is just get a material that's going to be a little bit cheaper than fabric ultimately. Now, the hardest thing for me to part with in the beginning was this, but I actually think this is going to be the thing where I make all my best work from, is this book, this picture book from China. If you can find something like that, definitely use it, because it will have this has incredible pictures, beautiful photography, huge, you can really get a lot done here. So if you need that, you need a glue stick, you need some scissors, you need to be willing to cut everything up. And paper scissors, not scissors that you use fabric on. And you're going to need like a piece of paper to compose your stuff. Usually 9x12 is a good, if you have any mixed media paper, it's nice and sturdy. But otherwise you can just do it on regular paper. So let me see, what else do I need? Oh, okay, what I was going to say, a lot of people have trouble starting this. And so what I'm going to say is that once you have gotten your materials here, the thing that you want to do is just start ripping. I mean, grabbing anything that takes your attention. When I went through this, I haven't even sorted these yet. I'm just showing you. Like, I have gotten a huge pile of all this stuff. This was really at first hard to cut up, but I started getting all of these lovely rich colors that I can use. So you just have to look at that in that front. It's got a metallic thing on there. Fabulous, fabulous. So anyway, that's great. I started ripping up this China book. just went for almost every page. And same thing, anything that had a color or pattern or anything on it, I just started ripping it up. And the thing is do not discriminate, just go for it. Who cares? Don't worry about ripping up a book. Don't care about ripping up a magazine. And do not question, will I be using this? Just take it. So don't get precious with material, because think about how this is a lot cheaper than just using fabric, okay? And this is kind of what we want to do when we're working in paper, is to try to get ourselves as close to that final garment, because that's why we're in fashion design. Now, most people are going to say, can I do digital collages? You most certainly can, but in my opinion, IRL is best because it forces you to be creative and utilize what is at hand. So anyway, with that as your former announcement, if you just go out and get yourself something that you can rip up, or you're always welcome to rip up my stuff. I will be happy to help you along on the second video, which will tell you what to do next. Bye.